Welcome to Balance Psychotherapy. I'm Kasia. I'm a psychotherapist recording for you from busy London, from my log cabin with a snoring dog. Join me on the journey through our internal world, through the messiness of our emotional existence, to stay balanced and to be who you are born to be in this world. We are meditating, regulating our nervous system, and tapping through this emotional and delicious mess together. If you would like to go deeper and shift your anxieties and depression, please look for a dark green bee for Balanced Psychotherapy in the App Store. You're going to find much more in the app. And for now, let's begin. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our podcast session. I'm Kasia Makur-Cole, a psychotherapist practicing in London. And here we are at the end of this current week. Well, when I was going for a walk today and I was thinking about what we can talk about and we can meditate / practicing focusing on, I was thinking about authenticity and a bit about narcissism. Is authentic self? What authenticity? What's the authentic expression? What is your authentic self? Have you had an argument and then the person said, "Oh, that's me, that's my authentic self"? Or perhaps you are in a relationship with someone who has a very strong narcissistic feature and you feel like they inappropriate expression of emotions, for example, rage, and the way how your partner controls you, the way how the partner justifies that is saying, well, that's me, that's my authenticity. Perhaps I'll go a little bit with narcissistic rage. So let's think about a time when someone holds you almost a hostage to their expression of rage or jealousy. And whatever you said, you felt like you couldn't escape that sort of authentic expression. Well, I start with thinking about authenticity first. A couple of days ago, I had a conversation with very talented artists. And at some point, I said, oh, well, you can be authentic. The younger generation really appreciates authenticity. And she said, well, it depends what I'm going to express. And that the previous generation probably thought that they were authentic as well. And that was such a interesting and wise response. She kind of pointed me in a direction when we started to think about the authenticity as a cultural expression and what is the norm in current time and in the culture we live in. So I've been living in London for nearly 20 years and I work with British and international clients. And we have got interesting discussion about the cultural expressions of authenticity. I would say British, perhaps more English way is to withdraw, perhaps not to express emotions as much. It's a generalization. Some people, perhaps the older generation, might feel like expressing emotions may be a little bit too risky. And then I grew up in south of Poland, I would say, is when the culture is perhaps even too expressive and too frank. So we're coming back to the feel that our authenticity and understanding of our authenticity is going to be very much culturally formed. Then there is another aspect of it when people use the expression that they want to be authentic when they do something wrong to us. And that was very, very present, even with the artist when he experienced in community a narcissistic abuse and narcissistic rage from teachers, but it as something authentic. Is it authentic when people express their emotions? When they formed by the culture they grew up? Is it authentic when people are raging and they feel that that's their right to express themselves? What is authentic? I feel like this is a time when all of us, no matter what age we are or culture we grew up in, need to answer that questions for ourselves. What is authenticity and what is that we are expressing? I'm going to guide you a little bit now I how I lead clients into authentic expression with balanced psychotherapy. What if you imagine again, like in our previous session, that you are the solar system and perhaps on the inside there is a sun and you have got all those planets and Milky Ways and stars, and each of them is a metaphor for a part of you, perhaps part that can symbolize emotion, larger affect, certain thinking, judgment. Those objects, those planets, I like the word object more than parts because part, if we say that we have parts into ourselves, it means that those parts are there a bit like leg and hand, like the part of the body that we cannot remove. The more you understand your health, the more you map it, and then the more you might feel like the objects on the inside of you, for example, a rage, an automatic thought that I'm not good enough or I'm not worthy, that these are objects that you don't want to nurture, you don't want to keep on the inside of you anymore or entertain in any way because they are not part of you, that it's not you. So when we're thinking about those objects on the inside of us, they can inform the way how you express yourself. If you wish to map the objects on the inside of you, this is a little bit longer work. Sorry about that. You can access the Balance Psychotherapy app on Google Play or on the App Store. And these will help you to map the objects on the inside of you. And today, what we're going to do in our meditation is something that we done in our previous podcasts, to just notice what you're identifying with or what comes to your attention and steal your joy. And then after that, I lead you to a place in your body when you feel joy, when you feel radiance, creativity. Because in the end, if you would like to express yourself authentically, that perhaps it's the place that we need to start from. In the regular situations, when we're expressing ourselves from a place of creativity, warmth, compassion, perhaps even joy, it's a good place to start. Now, I would like to add one more aspect to this. If you can't in any way access that part in your body, and this is your regular state when you can't access joy, radiance, warmth for a very long time, that means you need some sort of attention from a specialist, whether it's a medical profession or therapy. You need to search for some help. Let's begin. Make yourself as comfortable as you can. If you can do 2%, make yourself a little bit more comfortable, please do. Breathe in deeply and concentrate on that part of your body when you feel your breath. And now allow yourself to feel your whole body. Feel your legs, your pelvis, your whole abdomen. Chest, back, neck, and shoulders. And your both arms. Both palms and fingers. Feel your entire head. Allow yourself to feel the physical sensations, whether it's tiredness, tension, perhaps even pain. Feel your entire head on the inside. And now direct your attention to the space between your chest and abdomen. And ask yourself, how am I really today? There are thoughts and emotions that come and go, but they don't really answer the question, how am I really today? If they come, just put them on an imaginary shelf. Or perhaps they are just a part of the answer. Just notice them and put them away until you get that true answer that resonates with you. Don't be afraid to go into that space when the space that Gentlin called a murky zone, that space of insecurity or that kind of a space of unknown or heaviness or stickiness. And find a word or an image that describes it well. And just ask yourself, is that it? Is that the handle? Is that the image or the word? And I'll just give you a space now to do that. And allow yourself to describe it in one word or an image. Perhaps it has got a color. Allow yourself to locate this in your body. What's the sensation in your body? and just nurture that space. Listen to it, nurture it, be there for it, like a good friend, without any criticism, any judgment. Just that that's how it is for you. Each of us is unique with a unique response. That's how it is. Just allow it to be. Don't push it away. It doesn't have to be black or white, this or that. If there are conflicting emotions, that's fine. It's just how it is. Be there like a good friend for yourself. And ask that space, is there anything you want? Is there anything you need? And just allow that space to express itself. And bring warmth and gratitude to that space for communicating so well it needs, wishes, and just be there for it. And now direct your attention to the warmth of your body. Imagine that you're lying on the grass in silence, listening to the birds, and you're feeling the radiance of your body. The warmth, the sunshine on your skin. Identify where the warmth and the gentleness towards yourself is in your body. Watch the warmth and gentleness trickle through your body. Drop by drop. And your breath moving your body. And just repeat in your mind or out loud, even though I don't feel perfectly fine, I'm alive and I'm breathing. Even though I haven't got what I need, I'm alive and I'm breathing. Even though I feel pain, I'm open to the possibility of accepting myself, being gentle with myself, being kind to myself. And I'm breathing. Feel the breath in your body, the life that lives you, the breath that is with you. Allow yourself to trust your breath. Allow yourself to trust the life that lives all of us. Until next time, bye bye. Feeling out of balance? The Bespoke app offers tools and techniques for on-the-go well-being.
Living in the moment is the only truth. Let's go slow.